This is a short video slideshow that discusses some of the more common fly line to leader connections. For a very thorough technical review on fly line to leader connections, you can search the internet under Fly Line to Leader Connections NG River Guides. Fly casting is throwing loops. This sequence 1 through 5 shows the back cast 1 all the way through the forward cast 5 of the fly line and leader. The X indicates where the fly line and leader are connected. As seen at 5, the loop profile should be maintained through the fly line through the leader connection. If the fly line and leader are axially aligned and have approximately the same flexural modulus or stiffness through the connection, then the loop will transfer the fly line momentum energy down through the end of the tapered leader. This is referred to as turning over the leader. As seen at 5 and 6, the loop profile is preserved and the fly line momentum is efficiently transferred through the connection down to the end of the leader. As seen at 7 and 8, there is a breakdown of the loop at the connection. This problem may be caused by hinging at the connection, excessive weight, excessive stiffness, or a tippet that is too light. Ideally, fly line to leader connections should join lines with approximately the same stiffness. They should be axially aligned, and the connection should not allow hinging, as sometimes occurs with loop-to-loop or ring-type connections. The most common fly line to leader connections are the braided loop, the nail knot, and a product you may not know about called the leader link, which is a nylon link that connects the fly line to the leader. Here is shown a braided loop connection and a loop in the leader. You can see that the portion of the fly line covered with the expandable mesh is quite a bit stiffer, and there's not a very good axial alignment between the braided loop and the loop in the leader. All these braided loop connections or connectors require that the transition into the braided tube be covered with a piece of heat shrink tubing or thin-walled rubber tubing to keep the braided loop from slipping off. This tubing, of course, makes the transition quite stiff for this system. Next is shown a nail knot connection between the fly line and the tippet. This particular tippet is 3X. A lot of times people will try to use larger ones, and you should if you can tie them, because you'll get more rigidity. You can see that the tippet is flexing much easier than the fly line. So if you use this system, you're going to lose some energy at that transition with your forward cast. Here is shown a graphic for tying a nail knot. Here they're using a 5X or even a lighter tippet than shown in the past video. Last step here calls for glue. Any fly line connections or splices that require glue may not be very reliable. At least they'll be difficult to determine if the glue has failed at some point during your fishing. Next is shown a connection of a fly line to leader using a leader link. You can see that the fly line and leader have approximately the same stiffness through the link. The links are tapered at both ends and will pass through even the smallest rod guides. Here is shown the instructions for attaching a leader link to your fly line and leader. The fly line is tied in an overhand knot, pulled tight, cut close. The leader is tied into a clinch knot, pulled tight, and cut close. Both knots are wedged into the leader link slot where they are held secure and not allowed to move. This is the package insert for the leader links. This product is available in clear, fluorescent, and level line. Level line is a little bigger link for fly lines that are higher number, 9s, starting with 9. Here is a picture of a knockoff connector on the left and the leader link. You can see that the knockoff connector has a square profile slot. This slot does not entrap the knot and does not keep the knot constrained. Further, this knockoff connector is made with a regular red tint. It's not using a fluorescent pigment. The leader link is made using day glow fluorescent pigment, which appears approximately 3 times brighter and will show up as a strike indicator. If you buy connectors for your fly line to leader, if they're not leader links, you will not get the original quality. Here's a portion of the package insert for the knockoff links. You can see that the leader knot is specified as an overhand knot. This will fail. Even an overhand knot in the leader link is not acceptable. It'll pull through. So never tie an overhand knot in the leader for the leader link. Also, this product is not made in the USA. Leader links are consistently rated 5 stars on online customer reviews. They're available at www.leaderlinksflyfishing.com. Shipping is free, USPS, anywhere in the world.